Yeah, most definitely. Most likely, most likely. Alright, so we're finna watch the King Kong Godzilla trailer. What we're gonna do, we're gonna look for little breadcrumbs. We're gonna look for the little things. Now, I'm not the type of person who has read like the Godzilla, the King Kong comic books from way back then or stuff like that. So I can't really tell you how this is gonna go or if this is like exactly way off in a spin-off like different version from even the comic books. I can't tell you guys that. But what I can tell you is we're gonna watch this video and we're gonna try to like pick up a little like little things that we see.
For most of human
Little
civilization,
things, most likely obvious things. So and we're
we
just gonna
believe
gather the information that we
life
already
could
know for
only
the past two
exist
movies that we've seen.
on the surface of our planet.
So let's start off with this. We do know on Earth that there are more monsters than just King Kong and Godzilla. Obviously, we had Godzilla. Was it Godzilla King of the Monsters, right? So we had that movie, and it showed us like 6 to 8 different monsters that we've never seen before. Let's start with that. Now, this one right here, this was like a yellow glove. This is what sort of like threw me off a little bit when I saw this. Is this a transformer? Because look, the ground is spinning right there at the bottom. Then you... Oh, now that I stopped it in slow motion, that's actually King Kong's hand. That's actually King Kong's hand. Because that's definitely a gorilla hand. Okay, never mind. Why does he have a glove on? And if he's coming from... Why is he coming from under the ground in Egypt or somewhere in the desert? You see what I mean? Like, just picking up on little things like that. Why is King Kong or whatever that is... Why does he have a glove on? Why is he coming from under the ground in Egypt or somewhere in the desert? Obviously, we saw it because it has pyramids. So we're paying attention to details. Now, okay, he does. Okay. So maybe that was a King Kong. Because look, that's Kong right there. I keep on missing it.
Than we could possibly imagine.
Hold on, I'm gonna wait till it goes back. Okay, that's Kong right there, right? And we see he doesn't have no yellow thing on his arm. So what the fuck is... Okay, so are we possibly looking at a third monkey? We got King Kong. We already know that this movie's about the orangutan looking monkey with the red hair, orange hair, whatever you want to say. So is that a whole different monkey than King Kong that we just saw? See? He doesn't have it. Alright, so this is a little monkey. Alright, so I heard people saying, you know, I've been listening to, you know, the word on the block. I've been, you know, having my ears open that possibly this monkey that you see right here is King Kong's son. I want to say how. What monkey was he fucking on Earth? You know what I'm saying? We obviously saw that King Kong was the only monkey that was left on Earth. What monkey was he just destroying to have this little monkey? Because obviously he ain't fucking no regular monkey. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't no regular monkey. So where does he find this, you know, this other King Kong monkey to just make this monkey? That's all I'm saying. Let's think logically, guys. Let's not just jump to conclusion because we saw a random fucking monkey and now we're like, oh, that's King Kong's son. No, it's not, bro. And even in this upside down in this other verse, for what we saw in the last movie, like King Kong, like when he went into like that world, it wasn't no other King Kongs basically. Like I don't know what we call them besides Kongs or King Kong type of monkey. So I don't know where people are getting this. I don't know where this conclusion is coming from. And he has green eyes. He has. Let's just look at the. Let's look at the results first. Like, if you had a kid that has green eyes, red fur, orange fur, but you're just black and with brown eyes, hey, I hate to break it to you, buddy. That's not your kid. I hate to break it to you.
That's not
That's not your child, motherfucker.
Who could have done this?
So... look at his eyes, bro. That motherfucker's evil, bro. That is an evil-ass monkey. He has blue eyes, but like in the very middle of his pupils, he has red in there. That's straight demon activity, straight demon time. nothing but smoke for niggas. And then he's sitting, his throne is basically inside of a cave with lava. If that's not the most like quote unquote villain setup for you, I don't know what is. Nice. And there's people there? Excuse me.
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
Now, one thing about this. So, we just saw wherever King Kong was, he had people. And like, okay, I want people to understand this. King Kong, based off the American version, has always been like for the people in a sense, right? He's always had a soft heart. Most of the old King Kong movies you see is always the girl, you know, that somehow calms him down, that tames the beast. Godzilla, I want people to understand this. The real original Godzilla, when you watch the old movies and everything like that, Godzilla was never for the people. He was never a protector of the people like they tried to make it seem in the last movie when they had the ancient art on the, you know, the cave and all that, showing that Godzilla and people used to worship him. No, Godzilla was never a person. I mean, it was never a monster that was tame or thinking about humankind or anything like that. Godzilla was actually like a calamity. He was a destroyer. He destroyed everything that was in his like view, you know, view of vision and stuff like that. He was not protecting people. But the American version of Godzilla, they make it seem like, oh, he's for the people, he protects people. No, the original OG Godzilla was not like that. He was a calamity. He was a destroyer. He was chaos. Nice. So Godzilla, this is like Godzilla 2.0. Nice. So okay, whoa, go back. I want y'all to notice this so I was right. Notice with King Kong what he has on his arm. I told you it was like a metal thing that came out the ground. I was like, that's a monkey hand. And now Godzilla has this thing on his arm. I'm telling you, it's either two ways this happened. Godzilla and King Kong got into another fight because you saw that Godzilla was in the desert, which is where Kong, when he arrived with that hand, it was in the desert. Either Godzilla and King Kong got into another fight and Godzilla whooped him again. I just want people to understand Godzilla is the king. Like in the past two movies when him and King Kong got into the fight, Godzilla won the fight. So Godzilla is the king of monsters and it will always be that way. So Godzilla put the hands on him and it probably like messed up his arm or something like that, where they had to put that machine or that whatever that is, that cast on his arm. Or the other gorilla that came to the surface, the red monkey, I don't know, beat the fuck, or like maybe somehow got the axe that King Kong had and like cut into his arm and they put that on his arm. I'm just saying, I'm just glad that my prediction of King Kong having that glove on was actually King Kong. He got the Thanos glove on. Now he's finna snap. He's finna snap and make everything go back the way that he wanted it to be. But that's it for the trailer. I believe we're at the very end of the trailer. So, welcome King Kong, Godzilla, or no, should I say it correctly? Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire. That movie's coming out sometime in 2024. Now, do we know when? I don't think we have a release date. This is only the very first trailer. Just letting people know that this movie is coming out soon. So, I will be in attendance in the movies rooting for Godzilla. I don't know how this is going to happen. We got to ask ourselves this. The red monkey is evil, right? Is he evil? That's one of the questions. 2, we saw King Kong and Godzilla together. So does that mean they're fighting together against this red monkey? Most likely. 3, what happened to King Kong's arm for them to give him a Thanos glove. Then 4, how is this all going to play out? Like, we saw that there was like a whole empire of little King Kongs in this other world. Is there a possibility that we're going to find out that there are more little Godzillas in this world? I don't know. Because what we have seen is that Kongs and Godzillas have been fighting each other actually for a while in this other world. In the other world, we saw the scriptures and we saw the pictures and stuff like that was on the wall showing that Kongs and Godzillas have been fighting in this other little universe below the world, I guess, or the upside down world. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But are we going to find out that there are actually more Godzillas that are alive, just like we are seeing there are more Kongs? I would be happy personally if there was like another 2 or 3 Godzillas alive somewhere, somehow, because it sort of sucks that Godzilla is the only last one, and then Kong goes into this other world and finds out that's basically like more King Kongs just like him, just a little bit different when it comes like to the fur color and stuff like that. So I don't know, but thank you guys for tuning into the video. I hope you guys leave like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about it. Definitely there's a movie out right now, Godzilla Minus. I think you should go check that out. It's in the movies right now. It has good reviews, like almost perfect reviews, like 95%, 96% and up, almost on every platform that I've seen. Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff. People, the comments have been going crazy about it, saying this is probably the movie of the year. So if you guys have not seen Godzilla Minus, please go check that movie out.